So now we'll continue on with the cruise, and this particular video is the train ride in Skagway. It was absolutely awesome. So check this out. That locomotive is still functional. Wow, beautiful.
You might be wondering why the color looks like that. Well, that river is fed solely by the glaciers and snowmelt in the surrounding area. As the glaciers glide through the mountains, they grind up all of this granite that you see into microscopic substance called glacial silt. This glacial silt is one of the reasons the water is the color that it is.
Oh my word, look at that. Look at that. If that doesn't put you in...
We are soon approaching our first river crossing of the day at milepost 5.8. As we cross the east fork of the Skagway River, there will be lovely views of the Denver Valley on the right and the rushing river below on your left. Also keep an eye out on the right for a little red caboose. This caboose was once a part of our rolling stock, but has since been retired and is now rented out by the National Forest Service for use by overnight hikers. It is $53 a night, and they say sleep 6 people uncomfortably.
If this doesn't put you in mind of God's majesty, something wrong with you. Oh my goodness. That's the Skagway River.
The 2 trails that push this area onto the world stage were the Chilkoot and the...
Bit of a drop off over there. Oh yeah, look at that. Awesome. Oh, I missed it. That's where we came from. Down over there. Right over there. See it? Oh my goodness. That's the cruise ship.
required cars and cars full of black blasting powder to clear for the railroad. Incredibly, half of the amount of blasting powder used on the entire 110-mile route was used right here in this quarter-mile section. Cost many men and pack animals their lives.
Steep drop off right here to my left. Wow. That was quick. Coming up on Bridal Veil Falls. Be able to see it across the way. There it is. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And just look it up there. Oh my God. We're going to be going up there. This train goes up there. You can't see it just yet. You can see glimpses of it through the trees. There it is. That's the railway up there. We're going to be going up there. We have to cross the river first. You can see the bridge over there. The trestle. That other set of tracks running beside us. These are 3-foot wide tracks as compared to the 4-foot 8-inch tracks that standard railroads in America use. A little bit smaller gauge, but they still work great. You can see the train up ahead as we go over this bridge. Beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. Well worth the price. Well worth the price. Absolutely stunning. It's terrible. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely stunning and well worth the price. Every nickel. Wow. Look at that. Look close down the other side of the mountain, you can see the tracks where we came up from. Gorgeous. Wow, just wow. all I can say. We're fixing to cross a large wooden trestle and then go into a tunnel. Ooh, steep drop off right here. Norma got queasy. She said I shouldn't have looked down. That's the wooden trestle that we're gonna go over. We're going over it right now. Wow. And into the tunnel. And out of the tunnel.
I can tell you, getting food to this remote part of the world is hard. We have one barge a week that delivers to our grocery store. Into an endeavor of weeks or even months of back and forth hiking. 60 to 80 pounds of supplies at a time.
In case you're wondering why I'm only videoing out of the left side, well, because on the right side there's just the side of a mountain.
One witness to this heartbreaking scene was writer Jack London. He described the scene like this. The horses died like mosquitoes in the first frost, and from Skagway to Bennett they rotted in heaps. Men shot them, worked them to death, and when they were gone, they went back to the beach and bought more. Their hearts turned to stone, those which did not break, and they became beasts, the men on the Dead Horse Trail. While the construction of this railroad was a marvel for its engineering, and construction crews had a lot to be proud of upon its completion, it is said that nothing gave them greater satisfaction than putting the Dead Horse Trail out of business forever.
Wow. That was the old steel bridge they used to go over. If you can see it, I'm not sure. Oh my goodness.
That's not the one we're going over, right? Oh no, because it's broken.
Yeah. They retired that bridge in 1969. We're going to go on a new one.
Can't go that way.
Wow.
As we curve to the left onto our new steel
Yeah,
bridge,
I
we will
was
have
retired in
beautiful views all
1969.
around. Keep an eye on the line. Please prepare yourself for a few more seconds of darkness as we will be heading into our second and longer tunnel of the day.
That's the new steel bridge.
That's the front of our train.
Yep.
Try to imagine this narrow ledge accommodating two-way traffic of men, women, and their heavily laden pack animals. This section of the trail was often a scene of gridlock and frustration, as stampeders hiked it 30 to 40 times over, slowly accumulating their ton of goods near the summit. This trail was only the beginning of their journey to the goldfields, as the summit marked just the halfway point of the White Pass Trail, which again ended at Lake Bennett. And once they reached that lake, well, everyone had to build a boat and travel the remaining 550 miles on the Yukon River.
Wow. That's,
And what a
we
stark
just
contrast
crossed
our journey has been
into
to that of the men
Canada.
and women during the gold rush, as what took some months to complete took us about an hour. By now, you should have all met our fantastic roaming guides, Diana and Chandler. Well, the next time you see them, they will not be empty-handed. They will have with them a souvenir item that we sell on board the train. The only item they will have is our exclusive DVD. This DVD takes you all the way up to Carcross in the Yukon Territory and is a narrated tour, very similar to like you're experiencing now, just without me. Now, this movie runs for about 105 minutes long and does indeed play worldwide.
We're doing the loop to turn around and go back. Look at that up there.
Those of you who were paying very close attention may have noticed that we have completed our loop. We have magically switched sides, so for those of you on the right, you are now on the valley side and can see the beautiful Summit Lake. Summit Lake is deceptively deep, nearly 200 feet in some places, and is full of fish.
This is the mossy trail that I recorded a minute ago from inside. I'm actually outside the train right now. I'm doing this to freak Robin out. Oh my, look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I love the smell of diesel in the morning. We just came out from the tunnel. And there you can see the original steel trestle that was built and it was decommissioned in 1969. We're going over the new one right now. And yes, it's a little chilly out here, but that's all right. It's worth it. That rushing water you just heard was one of the many waterfalls that are along the mountainside of the train tracks. Back there is the bridge we just came off of. Norma's sitting back there. We're higher than some of the clouds, but not higher than all of them. I tell you, if you ever do the Alaskan cruise, you have got to take this train trip. Oh my word. That was beautiful. It didn't last long, but it's well worth every penny, folks. This video isn't doing it justice at all. We're going back down through the clouds now, so you can still see a little. fingers out of the way, we'll be in good shape. Look at that waterfall there. I'm trying to be still, honest. I'm on a rocking crane. That's a highway over there. There's bus tours going on it. Absolutely incredible. The words cannot describe adequately what this view is, and this video is not going to do it any justice whatsoever. It is just absolutely unbelievable. And down there you see where we're going to be going. That's the train tracks that we came up. Look at the snow-covered peak. He said day before yesterday there was no snow on the top of that mountain. So what's it look like over here on this side? This. Sheer mountain. Going around a corner. That's what it looks like. Approaching our hairpin turn up here. More of the rain up there. Braving the cold to bring you footage like this. Wow. It's just awesome. Temperatures in the low 40s. And with the wind chill from the train moving, it's probably about 35, 36, maybe 34. Just awesome. Look at the crag in the mountain right there. Wow. there's where we were. Yeah, you can see it's getting pretty close to some of this rock surface. Carved right out of the side of the mountain. Got some waterfall up here. Oh, look at this one. There's stuff like that all along the side of this mountain. Brackets, toll road. I don't know what that is. Sorry about the sniffing, but it's cold. And my road's running. That. And if you look back there, you'll see the cruise ships. That's where we're headed. be fitted for hikers up in here. They say it sleeps 6 uncomfortably. And that is the cemetery. So I'm sorry the video was so long, but it was about a 2-hour train ride, and I boiled it down to just over 30 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this little series of videos from our Alaska cruise, and the next videos coming up will be the remainder of the journey as we leave Seattle and go through the Panama Canal.